Feeling like I might swap my starter relic away on this one. Let's have a look at the map first. Fairly flexible pathing. Can fight few elites or many. Well, what is many? Many is... Yeah, there's a 3 elite path. Okay, let's do it. Lose pure water, obtain Runic Pyramid. Well, that's certainly an improvement. Runic Pyramid says at the end of turn we may no longer discard our hand. Which means essentially everything has retain. And then that allows us to get quite a bit done. Indeed. What kind of deck are we going to build? Well, that's really up to us. I think the Pyramid is going to make mantra strategies a little bit stronger. Going to make any kind of stance switching a little bit stronger. Also allows us to potentially create a very easy infinite if we get like early rushdown, mental fortress, fear no evil or something. Although I don't know that I would want to take a pyramid start and do that with it. We can be more creative than that. I think the pyramid just makes everything easier. I would say so. Being able to retain vigilance in these early fights is such a big boon here. For example, with this bottom strike, we would have been in tough trouble otherwise, but here we just take one. Easy peasy. Definitely want to get Eruption upgraded ASAP. Halt. There's a card that's really, really good with Pyramid. It's a 0-cost card, which are excellent with Pyramid in general. Something I get asked advice about in Spire often is, how do you avoid hand clog with Runic Pyramid? How do you avoid your hand filling up with cards that you can't or don't want to play? And there's a few contributing factors here. Factor 1, draft lower cost cards on average or any card that generates energy. Factor 2, remove cards that are too expensive or undesirable to play. Strikes and defends, for example. Get those removals where you can. Factor 3, sometimes it's worth playing a block card, even if it isn't blocked, just so that you get more room in your hand. So consider playing cards, even if they're not useless, just to create new windows of card drawing for yourself. I'm actually going to keep this strike. No, that makes a difference. Block. What do I think my win percentage is on Runic Pyramid Boss Swap Watcher? Probably 100%. Although, admittedly, I haven't played it wouldn't be a very large sample of runs. You're looking at, like, 5 or less total runs. Double Halt? Let's do it. Halt is the only block source. I believe. I believe in the power. I think Foresight's also pretty good with Runic Pyramid. Scry 3 at the start of each turn. Very nice way to filter through the draw pile. As far as I'm concerned, when you've got Runic Pyramid, Scry and card draw are basically the same thing. Each of them allow you to... In fact, Scry can even be better than card draw, because if you draw a card, you have to then play it to draw a new card. If you scry a card away, you don't have to play it at all. Very good way to deal with status cards, for example. But I'm going to try double Halt here. This is very interesting. We're going to need to pair this with defend removals, and probably another way into Wrath. But I think the potential here is quite huge. Speaking of, let's transform one of these defends into a Sash Whip. That's definitely better. Not an amazing card, but does damage and applies weak. That's great. I actually think Sash Whip is a very good card if you're trying to block while in Wrath on Watcher in particular, since you can effectively consider the usefulness of Weaken to be doubled against enemies when you're in Wrath stance. I wonder if that was Strike here, Whip here. That doesn't matter. Does not matter. Dex Potion's going to make these halts really nice. Reach Heaven versus Bowling Bash. That's interesting. Put a Throw Violence into the draw pile. 0 cost, deal 20. Or Bowling Bash, which hits once per enemy in the fight. Very good for helping with the 3 Sentries Elite, for example. Would be the main use for it here. Fighting Slime Boss? Okay, I'll take a B-Bash. It's good in a few fights. Overall, I'm not thrilled with our offensive options so far, but it'll do. It'll do. Solves the cube? Sure, but how about this fight? Bowling Bash looking pretty good right now. Let's see. This does 9, this does 28, so we could kill the Acid Slime with Eruption, Bowling Bash. That leaves us with 12 block in Wrath, would take 22, so take 10. There's definitely no hand that doesn't take more than that. Could even use the Dex Potion to save 4 more health right now, but I think that'll be a bit extraneous. Oh, I was wrong. It would have been very useful. Saves another 6 here. Definitely should have used that. Hiya! Scry and draw, always welcome. Especially when I'm trying to draw into Halt. Don't need 2 Sash Whips. Crescendo not that good with Pyramid. It's just a 1-cost Enter Wrath, 1-time card. Much rather see a Tantrum or Simmering Fury even, or Crescendo or anything like that. Alright. Let's upgrade that Eruption. Make it cost 1. Retrospectively, would it have been worth to use the potion to save 10? Definitely. Definitely. I still think we might end up saving more than 10 with the potion. But, definitely. I'm actually going to play the 2 defense here. I want to play these attacks in Wrath stance. This is going to be a tough fight. Maybe this is where my Dex Potion comes in. Take 12 this turn. I go Eruption, Sash Whip, Bowling Bash. How much damage is that? 9, 16, 14. Then next turn, 14, 12, 12. 77, 6 short. Dang. So I should have played Bowling Bash turn 1. I'd still be 1 short. Okay. Other option is keep the Sash Whip for next turn. Full block next turn. Alpha Box says Cut Through Fate could draw more damage than a strike. It could, but it's not likely to. And it's not going to draw 6 more damage than a strike, unless we draw the Eruption. So the only out would be the Eruption, actually. Which I think means I keep the Sash Whip. Next turn I go Sash Whip, Halt, Halt, Vigilance. We should full block. And then I can hopefully kill on that 3rd turn. I need the Weaken to make this turn blockable. As the Knob gets very, very angry with us. Let me just do some quick math here. We block for 12, 12, 8. So 32. Gremlinob is going to gain 9 strength. And we're vulnerable. Base of 16, so 25 times 1.5 times 0.75. 28. Okay, that'll be a full block. Don't need the dex potion. And then we're very likely to draw the eruption. We can look for the cut through fate. Look for it with cut through fate, excuse me. Or we can block with the Sash Whip again. We're at 60% chance to find the cut through fate. Find the eruption with the cut through fate. Feel like that's got to be enough. Yeah, we're good. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Get a meal ticket, healing us when we visit a shop, which heavily inclines me to go this way. As well as a third halt. No, I'm going to take a second cut through fate, I think. Second cut looking mighty fine. Mighty fine indeed. Chemex on Watcher. Cute. Offered a mental fortress, but still don't have any stance control. Not really. Wallop is pretty good for a deck with a lot of Wrath. Or just a deck that can retain in general. Definitely one of my favorites. If Judgment were cheaper, I'd actually think about it, but it's not cheaper. The one-time Judgment can be pickable. I'd say there's more situations than one where Judgment is pickable. Actually, speaking of Fizzglow, what's the Watcher's favorite flavor of chewing gum? Judge Mint. Let's cut another defend here. And add that wallop. The bonking value. If I could afford Swivel at this point, I might consider it. Swivel with Pyramid's rather nice. Exactly. Judgment is pickable is not the same as Judgment is worth paying 150 gold for. Precisely. Precisely. I don't need no stinky Dreamcatcher. Not today, Dreamcatcher. Uh-oh. Not today. Time to spin the wheel. Oh, that's a good one. We get a card removal. Let's lose 1 strike. Got plenty of strike replacements. We can get rid of these basic attacks now. Don't want to lose all the defense. Not quite yet. Let's take that third elite. We know this is not Gremlinob, so we're in great position here. The 3 sentries. And what a turn 1 it is. Bonk. Bonk. A bonk. Easy. Bag of Preparation, probably my favorite relic to have with the Runic Pyramid. Just 2 more cards on turn 1, 2 cards we get to retain. And another halt. Crush Joints is quite nice when we have 0-cost skills like these 2 halts to work with. But I'm also happy skipping here. Ultimate Halt deck. Is 3 halts too many? For now it is. For now. It's like the lowest health total of almost any battle. It's crazy. There's the Wrath card. Indignation. For in Wrath, apply 3 Vuln to all enemies, otherwise enter Wrath. It's our second Wrath card and our Crush Joints in the same card. Very happy to see that. Although we won't upgrade that for quite a while. Priority upgrades right now, Wallop, maybe Bowling Bash, maybe Sash Whip. Not yet motivated to upgrade the halts. This is a deck I could see taking a fasting on, currently. Another merchant. Interesting. There's a Fear No Evil. Fear No Evil's very nice right here. But we could also just go for another card remove. If I'd bought that Chemical X, we could have taken Conjure Blade here. That's pretty funny. Man, love these new bot commands. Got a command for every FAQ, basically. That's cool. That's cool. Yeah, I big agree. With Pyramid, more removals is very, very nice. If we can avoid drawing the strikes and defends at all, then we're going to have a good time. Slime Boss, we'll still remove a strike. Still have this Dex Potion. Heck it, let's make Bowling Bash actually hit really hard. I think that's a pretty reasonable upgrade card. So, main goal in this fight, just defeat the slime boss by obliterating it. Shouldn't be too hard. So, avoiding hand clog, we're going to play these halts so that I can draw 5 new cards. Of course, those new cards were slimed, so how good was it really? Perfect KO with Bowling Bash here. Boop. Not even a fight, really. Ooh, Halt versus Ragnarok. Versus Spirit Shield, actually pretty good too. Halt. So Vault lets us take an extra turn, essentially. Gives us more energy, more card draw, although with Pyramid it's a little weird. Why even consider Ragnarok? It's pretty good damage payoff here. So it would become our best damaging card. And it can be boosted by strength, which is something we'd be looking to pick up, potentially. Wouldn't call it amazing, though. It's easier to think of as good if you consider how badly we would take a Talk to the Hand right now. At a Talk to the Hand, the Ragnarok starts to look pretty good. At a Fasting, we're going to struggle to play it. But maybe we can resolve that with an Energy Relic or something. Spirit Shield is nice because it would be a lot of block based on the cards in hand, but I think we've got Halt as the main block engine here. Let's take a Vault. The Vault Halt. It's a bit early for a Busted Crown. How about a Black Star? Black Star looks pretty juicy. Double relics from here on out? I think we could justify. Could also easily take Astrolabe here, transform the remaining 2 defends and 1 of the strikes. Or 2 strikes, 1 defend. Basically the same outcome either way. But what about double relics? That sounds pretty fun. What I'm not going to take here is the Busted Crown. We're about 2/3 of the way to a functioning deck that can win the run, but I think we could really stop us from getting ourselves the remaining 1/3 of the way there if we take this crown. Juanito says, how are we feeling against the Act 2 elites? I think the Bowling Bash Plus and the Wallop Plus are going to do enough work for us. And we've got halts for efficient free block here. I think they should be not too bad, especially with our +2 draw on turn 1. Now, you take this deck without Bag of Preparation, much worse matchup. And I wouldn't even think about Black Star if we didn't have Bag of Prep here. But because the Bag of Preparation makes our turn 1 very consistent, like we have very, very high odds to either block or KO the Red Slaver on turn 1 pretty easily. We're never going to get stuck unable to kill a Gremlin on turn 1. I think Black Star is very doable here. Our worst matchup's probably the Book of Stabbing. But I could still see that going okay for us. We need a potion, though. And that's what we'll need to get the extra little edge to make this run really successfully, is we're going to need... Ooh, look at all those elites. Oh, we can get 4? Let's try to do it. Let's try to do it. Can't remember if I've purchased 2 card removes. I have, right? We went to 2 shops. This would at least be a 15 hit point heal. I have to go to a shop either way if I want to fight the elites. Fair enough. Might as well take the extra combats then. Don't feel the need for an event. So, something like this. We can change the path if we feel like we need to. Removal. 125. Sweet, I've even got a command for it. So, 87 minus 125 minus 87. 38. So, I need to get 38 gold in 3 combats. That's actually very likely to happen. Cool. I take a new turn. Maybe wanted to halt first there, actually. Now you are vulnerable. Bonk. Probably not going to take any cards that aren't upgraded this act. Maybe a Talk to the Hand or a Power. Or a Prostrate, actually. I might consider a Prostrate. Yeah, so the best line I'm seeing here involves the energy potion. Can't really get blocked from wall up this turn. Unless I use the potion. Would have liked to have this potion for an elite, but we're likely to find a potion in the next few combats here. And if I'm going to use the energy potion, then we do the following. Eruption, Sash Whip, Indignation, Wallop. Has to be Sash Whip after Eruption, otherwise we can't get the weaken down properly. Or we don't get as much block from the Wallop. So that breaks all the block. Brings them down to 31 damage, then we make them vulnerable, block for 36. Destroyed. And we do indeed get a potion back. Tranquility is here. Decent with the potion, not that good otherwise. Guess it could be an upgrade target so that we have a free source of calm once per battle. I would prefer other calm cards, though. I'm gonna skip. It looks like we are gonna have enough money to afford a removal here. So we can remove yet another card if we want to. If we want to. Actually, maybe we wanted to take the damage because of a meal ticket. We'll think about that here. Consider the meal ticket. And then maybe don't. Do something like Eruption, Halt, Vigilance. That's most of a block. Don't want to use the Forge Potion here. I think I'd much rather keep these potions for the elite. We could use the Dex Potion here. That would let me full block this turn. But I don't need to do that, because again, meal ticket. Okay. Don't use a potion. Do not use a potion. Indignation, Wallop, Sash Whip, Halt. Bonk. 12 times 3, 12 times 3. How do you do? Get a regen potion. An upgraded crush joints. That's a little bit better. Still not that necessary because of indignation, but kind of helpful. Empty fist could also be useful. Would we take a second wallop here, unupgraded? Maybe. Gonna be pretty hand cluggy if I do that. Alright, poor Dex potion. I know I should have used you in Act 1. Farewell, friend. Oh, there it is. Fasting, huh? If I want assurance for the upcoming elite fight, Ambrosia gets us stats. Instant divinity stats. That would make fighting 4 elites feel a lot safer, actually. A lot safer. Or we remove a card. I think it's a little too early for this fasting. With only 3 base energy, I'm going to struggle. Although I would like a fasting in this deck. I don't know that I can afford to pay for this one right now. The idea behind the fasting is it's going to make the halts really, really good, but without enough stance control and ability to clear my hand, it won't be worth it. Panic Button's very good with Runic Pyramid. Panic Button would also be a very reasonable purchase here. But I know our long-term potential is huge if I'm getting 9 relics this act from here. I think I'm just going to pick this Ambrosia up. What is the Forge Pot going to do? 1 energy with Vault, mostly. Still decent. Let's keep the regen. Greetings! You two are a little spooky, you know that? Perfect. Can I kill the Centurion this turn? I can kill the Mystic this turn. Killing the Centurion seems difficult. Generally think that you should kill the Centurion first in this battle, but the notable exception can occur if the Mystic is attacking you on turn 1, and you can kill the Mystic on turn 1, but not the Centurion on turn 1. Then it can be worthwhile to do exactly that. This does 40 damage. So I could do like Eruption, Indignation, Bowling Bash, Halt for block. Take 4. Is there anything that I can do that's better than that? Not killing the Mystic means taking a lot more than 4. We go defend, halt. We'll take 7. We're set up just fine for next turn. Eruption, Indignation, Bowling Bash is 69 damage, which is nice, but not enough. Nice try, sir. So this is the attack you'll only see if you kill the Mystic first. This times 3 attack. Pretty nasty. Empty body blues. Alright, that'll take. That seems good. Pretty good block. Lets me get out of Wrath, which is something we're really struggling to get, so I'll take it. First up, the Gremlin Bleeder. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I think I Vigilance, Empty Body, and Strike this turn. Save the Indignation, or I can take 5. Maybe use the regen potion here. Take 5. Build up for next turn. Okay, let's do that, actually. I'm going to need more energy later this fight. I need to know if I can find Eruption. Yes. Wizard will attack me next turn. Corruption, Indignation, Bowling Bash. I'm going to Bowling Bash the leader for 90 here. Kill you with Strike. Actually, just Halt. Halt won't be enough. Halt won't be enough. Here it comes. And there it goes. Bye-bye. Frozen Egg. All powers are upgraded, including Fasting. Boot Thingy gives us block on turn 2, which I really appreciate. There's a 1 energy calm card. Interpiece. Enter calm or draw 3. Very nice. Deus Ex could be decent too here. Just for some more energy. But I'm going to take the calm entry card. And we're going to go ahead and upgrade our Vault. Save us 1 energy when we play this. Elite number 2 is the Book. The Book O Stabs. Could do like Eruption, Halt, Interpiece this turn. Not sure if that's good enough. Gonna get 14 block for free next turn, that'll help. Let's start with Eruption, perfect. Sash Whip, huh? Keep the inner piece, play the Sash Whip in the Halt, take a little bit of damage. Stay in Wrath. I'm gonna do that for the moment. Let's stay in Wrath. Take 8. Now I can play Indignation and Wallop. Feels good. And 1 hit of 48. That's an easy block. So 12 block. Vigilance won't be enough, but I could do Halt, Inner Peace, Empty Body, Vigilance. And then we full block and have Calm. Easy. Not too bad at all. Oddly Smooth Stone makes our blocks blockier, very notably both of the halts. Now block for 2 more in Wrath. Tungsten Rod means we'll take 1 less damage from all sources that would hurt us. And I might be okay with a 3rd halt now. We're not scrying enough for Nirvana to be any use. 2 Cut Through Fates is okay, but not particularly good. Let's take 1 more. Black Star, already worth it. Yeah, 4 good relics in a row. No kidding. Well, maybe not this one. Let's get 5 more. The White Beast statue gives me a potion every combat. You love to see it. Excellent turn 1 here. If we vault, then the Horn Cleat will activate. I don't want to be weak yet. So yeah, let's strike and vault. There's my Wrath. Could actually kill the middle one first here if we wanted to. Avoid any wounds being added at all. I mean, really, how could I say no? Let's add the skill potion to the mix, too. Since we're getting a new potion guaranteed. Beautiful. Well, then. That certainly does change things. I think. Got him. Unfortunately, that's not quite enough damage. 28. Let's just go defend Halt. Keep this. Indignation, Inner Peace, Empty Body. Vigilance. Glorious fight. Get the pen nib, doubling the damage of every 10th attack we play. Tiny chest is here to make every 4th question mark room a treasure room. And an Omniscience. Don't know if the Omniscience will do much for us. Could take Omni to double something, but currently I have no good targets for it. I don't think I'm going to take it. Alright, 1 more elite. We still have the Ambrosia, so I'm feeling very confident here. Double judged. But it's not even a real judgment. That's the sad thing. It's not even real. Oops, I forgot to block. Ah! Got him. Keep the Sash Whip for next turn. Spooky. Never seen a bird attacking for 42 before. I just had to process that. It's like, how did we even get this number? 14 times 3, because we're vulnerable too. That's no bird. That's a space station. I'll continue to be in Wrath, just because I can. We finally found it. The Angry Bird. The one the books foretold of. Rashdown Plus. Whenever you enter Wrath, draw 2. That's going to be a yes. It's going to be a yes from me. I think I'll go Block Pot over the Power Pot, too. At last, the egg did something. Something pretty good, too. Upgrades are a little questionable at this time. I actually do like the Halt upgrades. There are 6 additional block in Wrath when upgraded. So our best defensive upgrade is the Halt, or maybe the Sash Whip. Could also upgrade these Cut-Through Fates. I'm just going to recall now, actually. A really, really early recall. Giving me more options for upgrades later. Let's see how that pans out. I don't know why I hit that one first. Don't ask. But where's the Wrath? There's the Wrath. Bonk. Should really set that up better. Duplication Potion. Upgraded Foresight, Scribe 4. Or we could go for another Halt. The Quad Halt. Collect your bonus on Halt. Everyone must halt. I don't hate it, honestly. I do like this Foresight quite a bit. Let's take the Foresight. Foresight's going to be some powerful draw for us. Effectively. It's not literal draw, but it'll work like draw. Just gonna snipe the gremlins this time. Get that in hand directly. Definitely feeling the clog. I'm deliberately holding on to the halts, but maybe I don't want to be. Some more room in hand here. Of course, now we get attacked. Hilarious. That's fine. 19 times 3. I can block that. I can do it. $60 damage times 3. Kabonk. Now we have a kunai. We play 3 attacks in 1 turn. We gain dexterity. That's going to make these halts utterly bonkers. And now I will take the 4th copy of Halt. We'll also take a Fear No Evil. One cost attack that puts us into calm. Pretty perfect here. I don't think Study is particularly good with Pyramid. I don't think Swivel is particularly good here. Not bad, per se, but not particularly good. And let's upgrade... Let's upgrade the... I don't feel like I need to upgrade Halts now that they are scaling with Kunai. So let's get Sash Whip upgraded. And just kind of have that. So, playing Defends to get them out of my hand. No Hand Clog here. Don't need this or this or this right now. Looking for Wrath. There it is. Bowling Bash will instantly kill one of the orbs here. Or we could use Bowling Bash for big damage on the Bronze Tomato. Doesn't feel necessary. That artifact somehow. You ever just feel like there's too many Halts in your deck? A weird feeling. Bonk. Here. Go inner piece, eruption. A couple different lines I could take here. I'm gonna go indignation, halt several times. I don't even need the Sash Whip, actually. I'll do it anyway. That's a little block. Bonk. GG. Lesson learned would be pretty easy to land, permanently upgrading cards in the deck. It's pretty strong. Otherwise, we could take a Ragnarok or Brilliance. Reason I don't do channel bets, usually to avoid kind of spamming the chat with discussion about the channel points and the bets and whatnot. It can be fun from time to time, but to make them a regular occurrence is a bit much. All right, I'll take a lesson learned here. Got really no complaints about that per se. And I'm pretty happy with a collar for energy. We could go Cursed Key, but with a tiny chest, I don't really like that interaction very much. So instead, let's just take energy during boss and elite fights only. During the non-boss fights, well, do you know that we offer channel memberships now? Support the channel directly here on YouTube for as low as $5 a month and get awesome perks like a custom badge and emojis. But most importantly of all, I'll do exclusive Q&As, uploading a video response only available to members, so you can hear your questions read in my buttery voice. Click the join button below this video to get started. Back to the video. I mean, if we just herb stomped our way through the act, we shouldn't have too much trouble. There's no way to get 4. Just 3 elites here. Works for me. Something like that. Of course, the strike is the first thing that gets upgraded. Just Lucky Plus is pretty decent with kunai. Sure. Ton Loco, thanks for that Prime sub. Welcome to the Cozy Sub Club. Orange Pellets. Interesting. Also, would not mind Devotion here. Omomori would have covered for the Cursed Key had I bought it. Pellet says, if you play a power attack and a skill in the same turn, remove all debuffs from yourself, which we can use to remove things like the negative effect of the Heart's Vulnerable, as well as a few other and key ones. Let's do it. Let's do it. Means if I find a fasting, I'll absolutely click it. I'm not going to take the red mask for 122 gold. It's not bad, but it's not good either. My favorite thing about Foresight is that you get to look at what the enemies are doing before you choose what it is you want to discard or keep. You have the least health, okay. That'll be 48, huh? Okay, let's do it that way. Bonk. 65 block, this is 66. Won't quite be enough. Can't quite kill with the lesson learned here. Let's just re-enter Wrath on this turn. Only if the final one is killed with less to learn do we get an upgrade. Only then. So nice, it upgraded itself. Indication's not in the draw pile, that's fine. Aha! Well now, the build is complete. We have a Fasting Plus, Gain 4 strength, gain 4 dexterity. Ignore the bottom part. Gain 1 less energy at the end of each turn, because the orange pellets will allow us to remove that debuff entirely and play with the full bonus of the strength and dexterity the whole time. That is a beautiful thing. Very beautiful thing indeed. No problem. Halt is now 10 plus 20 block. The power. Casual 54, no problem. Oh man, and we got the actual overpowered nonsense. Duality is here too. We play an attack, we gain 1 temporary dexterity, which is also done in the form of a debuff, which is going to break everything. Consecrate looking decent now, actually. We just keep with the cut through fates, though. What we want now is a weave, I think. But yeah, we can essentially gain pretty much infinite dexterity now. And it's going to be busted. Really, really busted. Purple Fire Spirits. If I donate a rare card, I'll gain 10 max health. Let's just donate a strike. Blue Candle lets me play curses. Pretty unlikely to matter. So power, attack, and skill to remove the debuff. Actually. Played all the other powers already? I did. Okay, that's my fault. Not a big fan of Flurry with Rushdown. Flurry could be nice for activating the duality. That's about it. I'm not gonna bother. Giant Head. More like Giant Dead. Man. Keep all that temporary dexterity. So we have 6 permanent dex already. Now we go skill, attack, attack, power, 12 dexterity, and then attack, 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 skill power. 16 dexterity. That is a lot of dexterity. We block for 40 with Halt. And counting, actually. $21 plus 27. Wait, no. 23 plus 29. Yikes. That's a lot of block. We definitely gotta get the 4th Halt. It's gotta happen. Yeah, we barely need the wall up now, right? You can hardly feel it. I think you lose your duality stacks even when you vault. There's a way to break the energy game. Or another rushdown. Let's take this Deviform. Start of your turn, gain an energy, and increase this gain by 1. That's going to let us play just about anything we need. I want to go to a rest site. Nope. I lied. I totally did. Spooky. Could have also just done fasting plus vigilance. Spooky turn all around. Bing. Another copy of Just Lucky. A little bit better now. Nah. Just keep an eye out for Halt. Watch Moraine says, I'm new and didn't know, so I took Pellets with Snecko Eye. If you know how that's going to work, you can make it surprisingly effective. But yeah, if you're not prepared for that, you're in for a tough time, I imagine. You can remove the confusion of Snecko Eye with the orange pellets, which means that any new cards you draw won't be re-randomized, but you keep the random values you've already got. So that's fun. Don't want to collect. Certainly don't want to battle him. This would clog our hand pretty badly. Yeah, I've definitely had a couple Snecko Pellets runs that were really, really good. Just consistently activating the Pellets on turn 1 and then having 7 draw per turn to draw through a bunch of low-cost cards. Pretty effective. Would it clog with a Deviform? Actually, you're right, it wouldn't, but being on turn 1 always, it's not necessarily helpful. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be just fine. Power. Skill attack. Yikes. Okay, forget the Deviform. We're going to end this decisively right now. Right here, right now. Beautiful. Boot won't do much, but Vajra will make our attacks hit a bit harder. And there it is, the ultimate Halt deck assembled. Quad Halt with incredible dexterity. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. Halt, who goes there? Four Halt plus. Look at them. Look at them. Talk to the hand because the Watcher don't care. This is cool. We're playing a Watcher run, but we're not blocking with Mental Fortress or Talk to the Hand or anything like that. Instead, it's all decks all the time. It's pretty cool. Use that as a draw 4 here. Let's go. Sash Whip. Wallop. Halt. Keep the decks with Rush Down. Nice. Those are fine cards. You can just be in Rat the whole time. It's great. Don't have a lot of attacks to play this turn. Let's just use the Art of War here. I don't even need to clear the debuff of fasting if I just do Deviform fasting. Sash Whip is not in my hand, but it is in the draw pile. Here it is. Heck, who needs Sash Whip? You're just dead. You're dead, son. Easy. Bonk. Pennib the lesson learned. Easy. Alright, well that was pretty one-sided. What about this fight? Awakened one will at least gain strength for every power I play, but will it be enough? No, it's not going to be enough. I can tell you that right now. It will not be enough. Quaint. +5 +7 already is kind of ridiculous. Absurd, I say. Got 2 halts in hand. Okay, we'll go Fear No Evil. Sash up here. Draw cards. Enter Wrath and kill this bird. And now we can just halt. Because halts are 40 block. Look at that. That's ridiculous. $72, $80, whatever. Still not enough. Absurd. Just absurd. Wrong order there. Ah. 50 block per halt. 100 damage? Whatever. I just play halt twice. Easy. Easy. Block for 100 with Wallop, too. Why not? Poor bird. Bing. GG. With the 25 dexterity. Truly absurd. What a score, too. 27-43. Dang. There's only one unupgraded card. I can upgrade it, then remove the lesson learned. That's kind of funny. Or I can rest for 4 health. Let's just upgrade it. Oh yeah, we get full health anyway. That's right. Lanterns here, bag of marbles here. Waffle here. Don't think we're going to have too hard a time. Could take the Nirvana just to be able to get more dexterity. It's actually a decent power, too. With 2 Cut Through Fates and a Just Lucky, it's not that bad. Yeah, Lantern plus Backpack's nice. I'm going to cut the lesson learned here. Run history screen will forever leave that a mystery as to how the deck got upgraded. Magnetism with Devil Form is kind of cute. I think we're fine with what we got. I think we'll be just fine. Power. I'll go for the shield first. Okay. Incoming damage is pretty low here. If I enter Calm, though, I won't be in Wrath at the start of the next turn. Although I could get there with Indignation. Got Foresight after all. Okay. Let's go 2, 3. Brings me to 2, back up to 3. This. Okay, yes. Got to play the fasting first. $32? Take 0. Cool. Sounds good to me. Perfect. 56 per enemy. Okay, we'll hit you with this. That's too much damage to ignore. In fact, I think I can kill you now, actually. Oh, not cool. Yes, actually. But I want to kill the shield first. So close. I'll block for 251. Your move. Double dupe bot. Could take another Foresight. Scry 8 per turn against the Heart is truly absurd. Although I could just duplicate. I'll probably dupe the Fasting, actually. Poopy Face McPoopster says, is there generally a better one to kill first? Shield or Spear? It's all about how much damage you can do per turn. Kind of like with the 3 sentries fight in Act 1. Although a little bit more so. It's really about being able to kill either the shield or the spear on the turn they're trying to do their worst attack against you. So I'll go for spear first if I can do 180 damage in 2 turns, but usually doing 155 in 3 turns to kill the shield is the better preference. Sometimes you can just kill them both on turn 1. That's fun. We'll take that. Keep the ambrosia. Keep the ambrosia. Actually, no. Let's go double dupe pots through this last fight. Discard the ambrosia that we bought. Gonna double the fasting and probably not rush down. Foresight would be hilarious. Skill. I think I want to keep this rush down to use next turn to activate the orange pellets. So I think I just play Strike. What happens if you dupe Vault? Nothing good. Unfortunately, your turn ends when you play the first one, which cancels the second one. It's impossible to duplicate any effect that says end your turn, because your turn will end. Skill? Attack. Power. Attack. Skill. Actually, dupe the power. $84 damage wallop. Bonk. And I guess I'll just play defend here. My 11 decks. Halt blocking for 40 already in this fight. That's a good start. Foresights have been difficult to get our hands on. There's one. Sure, let's have some fun. Choose your own hand. Out of everything. Let's do it. I'm not going to need indignation anymore, I don't think. Seems unnecessary. Dexterity. Let's just stay in wrath. More than 50 block per halt. Incredible. Who even needs calm? I mean it. Who needs it? Literally who? When you're just lucky blocks for over 20. Doesn't seem so important anymore. Your big numbers don't scare me. Get out of here. Strike for 84. Wait, no. Strike for 126. GG. Hey there. If you enjoyed that video, watch this one next. And before you go, join us on Twitch and watch live. I'm there 5 days a week playing Slay the Spire, answering questions, and chilling with the community. Click the link in the description to follow right now. Ta-ta for now.